Ow. Oh, that fucking hurts.
Coach, we are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Right back to him on first down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now back to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Armstrong. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play.
Never gonna learn, man. But the meeting can be fucking no good, man.
And the Colts take it right down and score.
He's lucky he played Michael last time. That's all I got to say. He never gonna fucking beat me.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I went in Louisiana.
Touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Watch this. Don't think
this is taken at the 3.
Family time.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose
No, sir.
here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
All right, fuckface. This is what you want to play.
22 and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D.
Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
No, sir.
His man on the out route.
Thank you.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Second and long.
Shit. That's on me.
It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
He's waiting on it. He looks like he's backed up.
The point after.
It's on me. It's on me. There we go.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Put people in back coverage. See if I can get advantage of that.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Armstrong. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Bullshit.
Sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll He'll set up to throw. And going deep for him. And this is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Run that buzz. I love that buzz. Keep the buzz up.
Touchdown number 8 on the year.
Dude only blocked it for a second.
The Colts have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
My plays are designed to fuck the safeties, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now Gordon on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Watson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Armstrong. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Check, 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 check. Check 26 mil. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Slam, slam, slam. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship.
They're going to look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Mike, 55. Right there.
Back to throw here. They complete it to Hill. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check. Mike.
Looking to throw.
Oh, God. That's fucking garbage.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
All right.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Watson now to throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Showing it. You go tight. You got tight right there.
Watson looks to throw again. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Back. Check. He's mine.
I knew he would do it.
To the air yet again, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No. 59. Watch out. 59. Hey, check 24. Alert. Slam. Hey, alert. Down and go.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw now on the final play. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said,
they got his man.
Wow, let him have that.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, here's Bell.
Nope. Come on, man.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Watson, a screen to Bell. Muscling free near the 40. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Shoot, shoot. Deuce, deuce. 54. High 31. Wahoo. 59, 59.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Caught here by Bell. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Reset. 19. 24. Check 4. Check 4. 3, 3. 95 is a save. No, check. He's Mike. Let's go. 3 bud.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Oh my God, the game is going to be going dumb shit now.
The Jaguars come up with it. They did. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Motion.
This is Gordon. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Motion, I got one. 95 is Mike, watch 95. Watch the curl. Check, Lucky.
Now Bell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a
She just wants to run the same fucking plays over and over, man.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Oh my fucking God.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Martavis Bryant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this
on some
football
bullshit,
game.
too. That bullshit fumble just really pissed me off, man.
Prater on to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Fucking bullshit fumble.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. That one complete to Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Jacksonville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught.
Cover 4 won't work, homie.
Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Not getting set
Looks
fast
like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Check, he's Mike. Check.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Check safety, 9. Check, he's Mike. Yo. 95,
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson able to get this to Gordon. Call it a pickup of 7. And they're going to face a 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Another punt.
There would have been great. The good news for the defense
You
now,
fucking idiot.
it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I got motion. 95 is Mike. What's 95? Let's go, defense. And here we go. 95, hey, 59. Mike. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Told you to punt.
Incomplete. The Jags
Fucking told you to punt.
on 4th down. And the Colts are
I
going to
said
take
fucking
over
punt,
the
dude.
football.
You didn't listen.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he almost had it defensively.
That's what you want to do now.
Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Get in the right room. Back to you. I'm going back to you.
And the blitz does come. And going deep for Hill. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From his goal line here, Watson. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go, let's bring it. 54 is down, he's coming. Bring it, let's bring it. 59. He's checking, 59.
The shotgun snap for Watson. Well, that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He'll take it at the 42. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Armstrong. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll keep it on the ground. Armstrong. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking
I
for
messed
now
up
is
last
a little
time.
more
That's the only reason why it worked
consistency.
last time.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take the
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And that'll set him back 5.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. You better protect him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Got it. 53 is the mic. Come on. Bandit. Bandit. Mike. 53. Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check. Check point. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Flare.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Switch. Check 13.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Indianapolis, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
aquí? ¿Quién? ¿Qué mierda hace una gente de la CIA en el Palacio Presidencial?
Miguel, los Estados Unidos están conspirando para tumbar.
Usted lo está poniendo bien fácil. Estás destruyendo todo lo que hicimos durante nuestra vida. ¡Mierda!
Tú y ¿cómo pudiste?
Sí, todo lo que hicimos, mierda.
La casa. No, no, Miguel. Esta es nuestra casa. Yo siempre he tenido que hacer todas las vainas que tú no puedes hacer. Y lo que estoy haciendo lo estoy haciendo por nosotros. Y tú no confías en mí. agua.
Señor. ¿Está bien? Bebe el agua, bebe el agua.
Señor. Agua. Señor, ¿cómo está?
Oye, pana, espérate.
Let's go, yo.
Ya,
You okay? You're all right. You're all right.
bebete agua, mira. Bebete agua. Y siéntate allá. ¿Tienes hambre? Sí.
¿Y qué dice del refuerzo de la seguridad? Acusaciones de intimidación por parte del presidente Reyes.
No estoy de acuerdo con esa pregunta. Es más, nosotros hemos visto lo contrario. A pesar de la injerencia por parte de los Estados Unidos y la CIA, estamos presenciando una votación justa y un apoyo impresionante al presidente.
¿Usted pronostica que él va a ganar?
Va a arrasar.
No entiendo si las votaciones no han terminado, ¿cómo están tan seguros de quieren mantener a la gente en la casa? ¿No quiere convencer de que su voto no vale? ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Lo único que puedo hacer? Voy a votar. ¿Cómo vas a hacer eso? Mamá, puedes continuar. Me encantaría que vinieras conmigo.
Industries is owned by two shell companies, North Lake Allied and Cinco Palmas. Guess who filed the paperwork for the LLC for Cinco Palmas?
Monica Herrera.
Look who's the signatory.
Wait, so who's North Lake Allied?
Some law firm in Philadelphia filed the paperwork.
Philadelphia. On Thorne's computer, there was a number from Philadelphia. They called him at least half a dozen times the day before Moreno was murdered.
So what?
Max said there was someone else.
Jack, we got him. Cinco Palmas is Reyes. We're done. Pack it up. We're out of here, man.
Wait. You mean after we get Greer?
When the election's over, Lisa will negotiate Greer's release.
Mike. I'm not leaving without him.
We are getting these refugees out of here. This is the State Department's purview now. Pack this shit up. We're in Basement 10.
¡Levántate ahora!
¿Tú lo hiciste esto? Responde. Señor, ¿él sabe dónde están los gringos que se escaparon de la embajada? ¿Sabes lo valioso que es este tipo? Tráele comida que manda el doctor Guerrero. Dale. Quítale las esposas. Mr. Greer, I'm very sorry the way you were treated. It is unfortunate, unnecessary.
Why am I here?
You are an American spy